Hello and greetings, my beautiful souls. As you know, I'm out of the state right now on vacation in California visiting my family. And so I've pulled two cards for you from the Oracle deck of the Alice in Wonderland. The first card being the card number 44. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the presence. And as you look at this picture of Alice, you see that she has a lot of fear and regret in her eyes, knowing that for some of you out there, there's been things that have happened in the past that you wish you could go back and change, and it's pretty impossible to do so if it's already happened. There's things where you wish that you could have a do-over, things that might have been said, or the way you may have done things or put things together, and there's no way to go back and change yesterday. Once it's done, it is done. And so for those of you that are really focused on the past, this card is just saying, you need to let it go. You can't go back to the way things were. You can't go back and change anything. You need to move forward. You need to be in the present. And as I look at the second card, which is the card number 14, we have two fours here, 44 and 14. It's clock and time, pressure, in a rush. So this is really feeling that, you don't have patience and you really want to rush things and you can't rush things. And again, if you try and rush things, that's when mistakes happen. So perhaps you tried so hard to rush something in the past that that's why there's such a regret of what happened or how it happened, because you were not living in the present and you were trying to rush into the future. So these cards are a reminder to just kind of, live in the present and you'll have no regret. Now, I've also pulled from the Twin Oracle deck, and the first card being the Sun. But in this first card of the Sun, you see that it's very playful, like nobody's really paying attention. The horse is doing its thing, the little boy is doing cartwheels, and the little girl is staring at grass. So they're not really focused on the door behind them that's open. So they're really missing the mark. So for some of you out there, you may be just so focused on other things that you're not seeing what is right in front of you. And with the second Sun card, you see the reward is done. They've paid attention. The horses decorated, the horses going forward. The children on the horse are, moving and in the direction that they need to be. The sun is shining bright, the sky is beautiful. Like, if you want things done a certain way, then you need to focus. Whereas in this card, you're seeing there's absolutely no focus, and that door is open. The door is open, but they're missing the mark. And so the third card here, which isn't showing right now on the video, is the Wheel of Fortune. And we do see that the storyline here is, if you're going to be careless, you're not going to go through that open door. You're going to miss the mark. And if you're going to really pay attention to detail and keep yourself on the path and the plan and the goal, then you are going to reach to the ultimate goal that you're seeking. So this is not, don't procrastinate on things that you need. And if you're wanting to start a business or even go after a new job, you just need to go for it, because that door is open. And if you're not really paying attention, and you could be looking at mistakes you've made in the past by that Alice in Wonderland card, but if the door is open and you're not ready to walk through it, or you're not paying attention, you're going to miss it. And you need to be in the present with this middle Sun card. You need to be in the present. You need to have your goals set and you need to follow through. And there you have the Wheel of Fortune. Sitting on top of the world, you've gathered all of your power, your knowledge, everything that you need. And if this is, again, it's for a new job or any goal that you have in life, these cards are telling you now that you can't live by past mistakes. You can't focus on them because you can't change them. They are over, they are done. Let's not be rushed, but also let's pay attention to details. Pay attention to a lot of the details, because where you need to go and want to go in life, you're going to get there, but you need to stay focused. So with this overall reading, I'm just getting that, um, it's It's self-explanatory. You need to stay focused on what you truly want and desire instead of being careless and focusing on the past or mistakes you've made. You need to live in the present. And I mean, we have this beautiful sun card in the middle, which is showing the reap of the rewards. And of course, with the Wheel of Fortune. But in order to get to Z, you need to go through the entire alphabet, and you can't go back to yesterday, and you need to remember that. So I do feel this reading in general is saying, just be in the present. Keep your mindset on the present. Don't look to the past. Don't look at mistakes that you've made, because as you see, Alice looks like she's in fear. She's in regret. She's worried about stuff that's happened in the past, and she's probably overthinking a lot of it. And a lot of that overthinking is going to lead to that carelessness of that sun. You're not going to be focused if you're so distracted with mistakes that were made in the past. So just remember to live in the present, and what happened yesterday can't be changed. Whatever your goal is, whether it's for work or family, whatever your goal is, stay focused on your goal, and try and just surround yourself with those positive things that are going to remind you of what your goal is, and nothing to be distracted, because the door is open. You can see the door is open, you're just missing it. So, my beautiful souls, until the next read, I hope this has resonated with a lot of you. And remember to live your days in love, laughter, and harmony. Namaste.